You are now watching M.O.D. Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe and check out the playlist.
I grew up hearing gunshots in the late night. Ghetto bird, police sirens as a mother cries. Just another victim of the Soundbrown genocide. Locals posted, locked and loaded, ready to take lives. And when they heard the chieflet, they would duck up out of sight. Like your car when the sun down, it was mission time. You had to stay alert, cause bullets always travel blind. We stayed posted, we stayed drinking, and we getting high. Marchando down the enemy's neighborhood as we ride. Put the hood, put the glica sample, fuck their side. No regrets, but the truth is no peace of mind.
G-File.
Okay, another neighborhood that you have right here is also the Barrio Southgate, the BSG neighborhood. Now, BSG, even though it's Barrio Southgate, is actually not one of the. It's actually not that old school. You know what I mean? You know, they're roughly kind of small. You know what I mean? They kind of stay, you know, throughout Tweety. You know, through those back ends. But nonetheless, homie, their neighborhood. You know, you do see them up, you do hear about them. It's just that people get it confused. I think because it says the name is Barrio Southgate, they think that it's the first gang in Southgate or the largest, but it actually isn't. You know what I mean? It tends to happen like that sometimes too, kind of like in East LA or Boyle Heights. You know, Boyle Heights, there's a Barrio Boyle Heights, but it's not the oldest. You know what I mean? It's really going to use. And the same with over here. You know, there's a lot more older neighborhoods. But nonetheless, homie, the BSG right here definitely be putting it on the map and representing for theirs, and you know, holding it down right there for the Barrio Southgate right there. And you know, these guys are definitely with the business and be holding it down. Another neighborhood that you have right here in Southgate is the Playboys gang, the Southgate Playboys, Southside Playboys. It is one of their large establishments right here. They're by Southgate High School, so by Elizabeth and Firestone. So through those back ends is where you can find the Playboys gang. And like I said, they are large right here. They do have a presence right here. You definitely hear about these guys. And as a matter of fact, this is where this is the side where that one rapper that was from High Power, Spanky, or aka Cyclone, this is the side where he was from. You know what I mean? R.I.P. to him. And yeah, man, this is a side that be representing for the South Side and putting it on the map and holding it down right there for the Playboys gang, you feel me? But that's what's up with the SS Playboys gang right there, representing for the Southgate and putting their battle up on the map, you feel me? But yeah. Also right here you have the Southgate brothers, the SGB. Now SGB is not the same thing as Barrio Southgate. People get them confused. They think it's the same neighborhood. It's actually not the same neighborhood. Now SGB is roughly a small neighborhood, roughly newish. Now I can't confirm it's a 1-3, but that's what they say. That's what they write. You know what I mean? But I can't confirm that. You know, I get different stories, but nonetheless, I mean, that's what they put, and a neighborhood that you do see up and you do hear about. But yeah, that's Southgate Brothers, so not to be confused with Barrio Southgate. You know, that's BSG, this is SGB. You know what I mean? Sometimes people think it's the same thing or is affiliated to like the Southgate locals and stuff like that, but no, they're all their own separate things, and you know what I mean? This is roughly a more smaller neighborhood. I wasn't able to gather like where their neighborhood's at. I was told that it was like by Tweety and Atlantic, like by those back ends. But yeah, that's what's up with the Southgate brothers right there representing. Another neighborhood that you have right here in Southgate that is well known is the Southgate Players. Yes, Southgate Players. And yes, they are the same ones as the Southside Players from Hawthorne. It's the same neighborhood. You feel me? They do have a branch over here in Southgate, where Southgate Players. You feel me? Now, the Players gang, I know that you see it up, you know, SSP, or you see it up SGPLZ, or, you know, like that. You know, it's how they'll be writing it. So, you know, it could be written either way. And like I said, Southgate Players is definitely have their numbers right here. Definitely be putting it on the map for them. They kind of stay by where the Southgate high school is at also, you know, like through those back ends, through like Virginia, San Carlos, San Juan, you know, like throughout those back ends. You know what I mean? And they definitely be with the business, homie. These guys ain't no chums. They got a lot of writers. They got a lot of homies from here too. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bandit Cartoon, Wacko. Shout out to all the homies from Southside Players, homie, that be holding it down right there and representing for theirs. You feel me? These guys ain't no chums, homie. They definitely be putting in work and definitely putting their vital up on the map. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what's up with the Southgate Players right there holding it down for theirs and definitely putting their vital up on the map, you know? And like I said, they've been already right here since the 80s, homie. So yeah, they definitely be kicking it up. Another neighborhood that you have right here is the NGK neighborhood. Now, NGK is a neighborhood right here in Southgate, almost by where going into Linwood, by where the Linwood school's at. Now, I can't confirm if it's a 1-3, but that's what they say, that's what they put. And it stands for Natural Born Killers, or Nebraska Street. Nebraska Street right here in Southgate, because there is a street right here, Nebraska. So either one is how you see it, Natural Born Killers or Nebraska Street, is how they write it. And yeah, like I said, there used to be a tag banging crew that became a neighborhood, and I can confirm if it became a neighborhood, but that's what they say, that's what they put, and that's what's up with them right there, representing for theirs, you know what I mean, for that MBK right there, and putting their barrio up on the map, and representing right there, going at it with the surrounding neighborhoods, and they get it popping, homie. Even when they were just a tag banging crew, they would go at it with neighborhoods, and they did their thing, homie. These guys ain't no chumps, so that's what's up with them right there. Now, right here also in Southgate, you have the Willow Street. Now, Willow Street is a neighborhood that's right here in Compton. It's known as Compton by the Willow Street, but they also have a presence right here in Southgate. Roughly a small presence, because Willow in itself is in an old school neighborhood, or large in that sense. But you already know how it goes with homies moving and recruitment and everything like that. So they do have a presence right there in Southgate. You know what I mean? Tend to kind of just be drifting and scattered around. But nonetheless, homie, that's what they are. The Willow Street neighborhood, and definitely got the writers. And I'll go more in depth once I cover their original home grounds. But I was told that they've been here in Southgate only since the 2000s. Or that they're roughly small. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, homie, they still be right there putting it on the map and holding it down for theirs. Now here's another neighborhood that's right here in Southgate, in the borderline of Southgate and Linwood, which is Barrio Linwood, El Segundo. Now El Segundo, Linwood, it could be considered both. You know what I mean? Whether people consider it Linwood or consider Southgate, since it's in the borderline. That's where they be holding it down for their neighborhood. Now it's not the same as Compton, Barrio Segundo. This is Barrio Linwood, El Segundo. The other one is Compton, Barrio Segundo. So it's not the same things, two different things, two different hoods. I hear they get confused. This one's the LVES gang, and then the other one is a CVS. There's a difference in abbreviation and all that. But yeah, this neighborhood is definitely large. They're with the business, you know what I mean? They've been right here, well established, and you do hear about them, and they do be kicking it off. These guys, jumps, pushovers. You come over here tripping, I mean, they gonna lay it down, and that's what's up with the El Segundo neighborhood right there, representing and holding it now.